Morning, folks. It's Sunday. You know what that means. And yes, I am wearing this hat for a bet. Welcome along to the next installment of our Train Sim World 2 Scenarios playthrough. And we may as well go to Canada, shall we? Good old Canada. Oh, Canada. Our home and sacred land. And the scenario we're going to choose today is the one above us, I think. We're going to do this Maple Leaf motoring scenario. We're going to go from Royal Windsor Drive to, hopefully, Hamilton. I think it may be somewhere else we're going to, but we shall see on the way. Grab your ticket, get in line, Simon will join us, and we'll see you on the other side of this, folks. Well, yes, welcome to Oakville, welcome to the Oakville Subdivision, and welcome, Sheldon, to your first time here.
It's about time we into Canada.
It is about time you went into Canada.
That was the worst Canadian thing ever.
Yes, Chris will be listening to that, and he will have just probably picked his monitor up and threw it out of the window after hearing that.
Because, what the fuck are you saying?
What's that all about?
What's that all about?
I know.
Anyway,
it is 8 in the morning. We've got to go and grab some cars. We've got to go grab some cars. Because we got to go make a massive freight train.
a big freight train.
Oh, a massive freight train.
By these Canadians have big, massive freight trains.
They do. And the Americans. They have
Yes.
freight trains that are
Miles
sometimes
long.
miles long, exactly. Why do you think I'm asking for extra bloody batteries if we ever go to America? I'll guarantee when we start filming, 10 minutes later, Ian, your batteries run out. Fuck! Mind you, not that I've got anywhere planned for America yet, but if we do, it won't be for freight. It'll be.
You know, it would be nice to see some freight.
Oh yeah, I agree. Well, we know where the freight hotspot is in Canada. Right here.
Oakville Subdivision.
The Oakville Subdivision. Anywhere between Toronto and Hamilton is the Oakville Subdivision. Now, whilst Sheldon gets set up with everything, a little disclaimer. I've been waiting for this. You should be expecting Cane Creek right about now.
Oh, yeah.
Today's date is the 11th of July 2021. Cane Creek was released on the 8th of July 2021. With zero knowledge to anyone.
But when they announced it was too late.
They just decided, oh, we're dropping it right now. So, in accordance to internationally recognised law, we're going to do the exact same thing. And we're going to send Cane Creek right to the back of the queue. Which means you ain't going to get to see it until after rush hour. Twice.
In November, September.
You do not be surprised if it doesn't even pop up in December. That is how... What you got to remember is, right, we have got about 30 routes on this game already.
Yeah.
Right? Now, granted, some of them may not appear again. But if you go 30 routes, that's half a year. On Sundays. Unless people want to see train... Because we've got to get the programme after 31 Days of Horror sorted yet.
Yeah.
Unless people want to see Train Sim World twice a week. And then it might help speed up the process a little bit. Just a little bit. But to be honest, I haven't even given the programme after October any thought. I know that games will be finishing before 31 Days of Horror. And I've got games to start, games to try and finish. I don't know what direction I want to take the channel. And that is the first time in 3 years that's happened. I don't know what direction I want to take the channel.
But you've got to plan that carefully. If you take it the wrong way...
If I take it the wrong way, we may not get to 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just been sitting around struggling between 8 885 and 887 the past few weeks. It just seems to be since March we have struggled like hell to even get to 900. I'll tell you now, once we get over the 900 barrier, 1,000 shouldn't be too far away. I see something there, popular pages, Train Sim 2 Rush Hour. I see something there. Is that anything that I should be aware of? It's it's just saying upcoming.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Further information.
Yeah, so it's nothing really, is it?
There's one thing you do have to check before you leave.
What's that?
Check see if Brave Dave's on this train.
I can assure you, Brave Dave is not on this train.
Oh yeah, because he's banned from Canada.
He's banned from Canada at the moment, yes.
How long's that banned for?
Something like 10 years? 5-10 years? I can't remember. Yeah, for those who don't know the story, we do watch a lot of freight hopping videos.
Well, we only watched Brave Dave and Shai.
Yeah, and the story was he got to a yard called Regina, and his train he was hopping a train from, I think he was on it for 24 hours, something like that. He was trying to get to Winnipeg.
Is that the one where he had to take the SD card out?
Yeah, that's the one where he had to take the SD card out. And he got to Regina Yard. They split the train. He then left his place. Now you gotta remember, it's bright sunshine. He's wearing all black.
Easy to stand out.
Easy to stand out. He got to the train, and all these freight people over in Canada and America. They have these little CB radios that they have on them, and it came over the radio. Did you see a trespasser? And he said, "I've been seen." Of course, he'd been seen. So he then runs out onto the other side through a cornfield.
They're still chasing him.
And they're still chasing
the bulls are.
Well, no, then they call the bull.
Alright.
Who's the railway security person. And he then jumps on the train, but then they start rolling the train back towards them. He
try and smoke him out.
He then sees them. He runs back again, takes the SD card out. They don't catch him, but they had the last laugh because then they watched him on YouTube and they reported him. He went to go back into Canada. They took him to one side and says, "Do you know blah blah blah?" Hands up. He was all nice about it. They escorted him out to Canada, and he can't go back to Canada now for 5-10 years, which is a shame. I think now he's doing mountain climbing or something. Well, I last heard, a lot safer than freight hopping, that's for sure. Although some people do freight hopping, some people have died from freight hopping. There was a rather popular freight hopper called Hobo Stove.
Yeah.
And there's no explanation or anything, but he was freight hopping and he actually got killed while freight hopping. No one knows what happened. No one knows what happened. It is known throughout the railway, certainly the American community, that he did pass away while freight hopping. So there are, I know there's going to be people out there, oh maybe he's just, no, he definitely was confirmed dead. Certainly by a lot of his friends.
It's a shame because even though it's illegal, but they were doing it for the entertainment purposes.
Exactly, and people will do anything for this entertainment, but they also, whilst they're doing it for the entertainment,
showing you,
they do understand the risks. I mean, I think Shai will admit as well that he freight hops. Poison will, gift gas will admit he freight hops. They all know the risks that come with the freight hopping, but they still do it for your entertainment.
I know the one when Shai was in Bosnia, he nearly messed his knee up.
Was it Bosnia or was it Croatia?
I thought thought it's Bosnia.
It's one of the two. It was.
Yeah, I thought sure it's Bosnia because he landed his hard on the floor and then I think he said he messed his knee up.
No, it was Europe. It was the Europe one when they he fell on the floor Italy.
Italy.
In Italy, yeah. That's the one you're thinking of. And you nearly messed your shoulder up. But yeah, here we are. We're in mid Canada, Ontario. If we ever do come to Canada, I know our friend Chris has made the very nice offer to put us up when we get there.
I don't think so, though, after you mock the Canadian accent.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That I can guarantee you now, that'll be revoked. That will be not only revoked, that will be... He'll probably find the Mounties and have us shut up. Oh, there goes a freight train.
At speed.
At speed.
There's some good speed on that.
There is. I think the line speed here is 60, which doesn't seem very fast, but
they don't tell you.
They really don't. To our external cameras.
The only thing about it, oh, that's lovely.
That is lovely. We're back.
The only thing they tell you about this Oakville Subdivision is
yeah,
it's only 24 miles.
It is. It's 24 miles, but
you've got to think with the highly detailed from this.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the one thing where certainly they were boasting about Cane Creek, but you're not going to get to see Cane Creek until after everything else is run. You can blame the devs for zero promotion on that. This should be the week that Cane Creek is released.
I think these are... Yes.
Yes, they are. So
yeah.
You're about to tell us what these freight wagons are.
Well, these freight wagons are 89-foot bi-level auto racks.
Auto racks, so, and we know they're auto because obviously it said car, so...
Yeah.
Let me just do that. There we go.
The ones I see from the 70s though in America, I think they've got like a mesh on the side of them. Because I've seen someone like model them and they've done a scratch build version. It's impressive. But yeah, but like with the wagons and the locos, they always get evolutionised.
Exactly.
The railways always evolve.
They do. And that's excuse me. That's one thing I think a lot of people don't understand. The railways is always a constant evolution of everything.
Like there's, especially for us, there is one rule set for us. Like the train spotters don't run the railway.
No, we don't.
It's there for the people.
It is there for the people. Can I just interrupt? I've just seen this here. This would make me go absolutely nuts right now. That is one of Manchester's free buses. Now, are you aware at Manchester Piccadilly, outside Piccadilly Station, there are yellow buses?
Yes.
Yes. They are designated, there are free routes and they are designated free to travel on. So you can just hop on and go to free places.
Is it Shoes Hill, Victoria?
One goes Shude Hill, one goes Victoria, and I cannot remember where the other one goes off the top of my head, but I think it's over towards Chinatown, in that area.
Manchester has a Chinatown?
Manchester has a Chinatown, yes it does. Just hop on, and it's always electric vehicles.
Yes.
Well, this isn't an electric vehicle. This is just a bog standard hybrid engine.
Okay.
And it's on the free routes today. People in central Manchester will be going absolutely crazy when they see that on the free routes. They'll be like,
What, hop on board and have a free ride?
yeah. It's full of deckers today. Absolutely full of... Oh, it's ready for the football to... Oh, really?
Is that why they put it on
That's
today?
why they're putting them on. It's
So if bus enthusiasts want to go on that bus, they've got to put up at the footballs.
yeah. Apparently something might be coming home at the time of this recording. Might be. I cannot confirm nor deny if it's come home yet or not.
We're going to hear the last of that if we win.
We're not. But, to be fair, if that is the case, we've only let in one goal all tournament going into the finals. Italy, I think, have done the same. So the two best defences are there on merit.
The only thing I've got to say is whoever wins tonight deserves it, and plus,
Yes,
even if England win or lose, we still played better than we have.
we have done. Without being spectacular, we played well. It's just Italy are going to kick your ass.
Our ass.
They're going to kick you in your arrivederci. Football banter. Gotta love it. There we go. Yep, there we go. Right. And just pop that over there.
But Patty, today could be a bank holiday as well if Boris has his bloody way.
Oh, I hope it's not a bank holiday.
But what would you call it though?
I don't know.
Exactly.
The
Do you call it Southgate Day?
Southgate Day. Southgate Day. I wouldn't call it Southgate Day. I just call it England Day. But it's thing right.
But then you got St George's Day.
Exactly. You wouldn't hear bloody Italy or Spain or Germany going through all this because they won a tournament. For them, oh, we won a tournament. For England, it's like a big fucking deal. For crying out loud. Would we be saying the same for the Scots or Canada? Canada very, very rarely win anything unless it's ice hockey.
Hey,
And even then they have to play second fiddle to the fucking Americans or the Russians. Canada hasn't been great at hockey. Yes, Chris may want to cover his ears right about now. They haven't been great at hockey since the days of Wayne Gretzky.
that's our probably stake on now.
Yeah, that's our stay. I think our stay went ages ago when you insulted the Canadian language. I think that was the case. So we've got to go through. I think this is Oakville here, and then we've got to go through Burlington. If you hear places in Canada you know of, shout them out. How far is Burlington? It's quite a way, actually.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite far away. But you can. Excuse me. We are picking up speed now. Oh dear me.
Also, we're not doing some shunting.
No, we've got to take these auto racks. Now, I would hope we get to that junction. I forget the name of that junction off the top of my head.
There's a junction that's a good spot.
It's a junction that is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think you showed me some.
I did, yes. I forget what the junction's called. It will say it on here, and then I'll go absolutely
Ancient
when I know it. But what we're doing, we're getting up to 30 miles an hour.
How long's our train? Too long.
Too long, yeah. That's why we've got two units on it. Two power. I think we've got to change over here onto the. Yeah, we're changing over. We're changing over. Yeah, get that bell off. No one wants to hear that annoying bell.
You go through a crossing, so you got to hear the bell.
Yes, we do. Are we crossing over even more? No, we're not. Okay, so we've come off the spur line, and now we're going to put the power down and get to Burlington. And then once we get through Burlington, I think we've got to go through Aldershot. Or is Aldershot the other side of Burlington?
I thought Aldershot was England.
No, there isn't. It's Aldershot, Ontario, Canada. Then we've got to go through Burlington. And then Hamilton is somewhere closer. This is where I've got to pull up
A map.
a map.
Oh, you
yeah.
crossing it? No, you're not crossing over.
No, we're not crossing over because that would take us back onto the line we just came off. Why would we want to go back onto the line we just
It's
came
just
off?
the way you were like crossing it. I thought you were not crossing it. It looked like you're crossing from a.
Well, you're wrong. So then again, what's new for you? You're always wrong. Oakville, town in Canada. Here we
Hang
go.
on, I'm Sheldon. We're always right.
You are never right. I don't care if you're Sheldon, Carol, Simon, or whoever you want to be today. You're never right. It's acknowledged in your contract that you're always wrong and it's always your fault. Remember that.
Let's see that contract.
He wants to see that contract. There's that contract right there.
Yeah.
There you go, exactly. Did you just screw up that contract?
Yeah.
Fuck you then. Off you go. See you later. Off you go. See you later. I fucking mean it. That was the worst comedy door leave exit of room I've ever heard in my life.
It was.
That sounded like a horse left, for crying out loud. That's what it sounded. It sounded like a horse left and then it farted as it fucking left. What the hell was that, man? I mean, seriously, what on earth was that?
Meanwhile, we're cruising nicely.
Look at him trying to change the subject now. Passing another. Is that an oil trade?
I think it is
That
oil
looks like
trade,
oil, yeah. So we've left Oakville. Let's have a look where everything is. So Burlington is. Wow, you actually look at it on the map, and it actually doesn't look very big.
There's a big lake in the middle, Ben.
That isn't the lake. That is something else. But nice try. Have we got to go through Bronte? Oh, there we go. Here we go. What have we got over here? Appleby. There's an Appleby we're going to go through. Then we got to go through Burlington, and then Aldershot. So the next station we see should be Appleby, unless that's Oakville. Let me have a look up here. Is that Oakville? Are you Oakville? No, you're Bronte. There's Oakville. So
Oakville is the next one.
we've got to go through. The station we've got to go through is we went through Oakville first. Then we got to go through Bronte. Then we got to go through Appleby, and then we got to go through Burlington. And of course, if we go through Burlington next, we've missed Appleby and Bronte, and no one gives a fuck about them. No. And to answer your question, the big blue expanse over here is just that, a big blue expanse. It's Lake Ontario. So this is going to be one of the stations. I think this is, you know what, I think this is going to be Appleby rather than Bronte.
Yeah.
Although if we see another station, then we know that was Bronte and the other one's Appleby.
I didn't check that one out.
You will have to check that one out. Well, I'm on the map here, but don't take my word for it. Just Bronte Station, neighbourhood in Oakville.
Let's just see some images of it.
He wants to see some images. The images will tell you absolutely jack shit.
I have a feeling that might be Bronte.
You have a feeling that might be Bronte, okay. Actually, considering we've got 6 miles to go, I think you might be right, actually. The next station is Appleby. Appleby Station, Canada.
Yeah, the one in England on the south of Carlisle.
Yes, the better of the two. Now, I've insulted Canada, there you go. We're 1 for 1 on Canadian insults.
I thought there it is.
Is that, no, that's a bridge. That's a bridge. That is a bridge, everybody.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know what that is. I think, you know what, I think we are coming up to Appleby.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
That's what we reckon.
Yeah, so we went through Bronte, over the crossing, and Appleby is somewhere distant. Someone did ask on a recent video
Trades.
for Trades in World, yes.
Yeah.
How accurate these are compared to their real life routes. Not having been to Canada, we
can't really tell you, but the England ones, they are.
But the English ones, I would say they're 95% accurate.
95% accurate.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, what English routes we got? Bakerloo.
That was accurate.
That was accurate, yeah.
Apart from Bind the Gap.
Yeah. Haven't been to the Isle of Wight, but I'm pretty sure Martin could tell us how accurate it is.
Well, not accurate anymore since they've upgraded it.
Yeah, that's very true. What else have we got? There's
Paddington to Reading was done during the electrification.
Yeah, so that's not real an accurate assessment. I think the accurate one we're going to get is the Brighton Main Line. That's going to be our... Certainly, to some of the stations we know. I mean, we could tell you how accurate Cologne station is. And that they've captured that bang on. Including the big cathedral outside. If anyone's not been to Cologne, do check out that cathedral. It is a beautiful cathedral.
It is. You can buy it from the station as well.
Exactly, yeah, you can buy it from, I think it's the south end of the station.
So this should be Appleby.
This is Appleby.
Yeah, that does look like Appleby.
Yeah, that looks like an Appleby. So next station should be Burlington. And we're cruising along here at 60 miles an hour.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. And while we're cruising along at 60 miles an hour, what are we, halfway through the video? We're already halfway through!
Nearly halfway through, 25 minutes.
Actually, we're over halfway through.
Yeah.
So at the 25-minute mark, I think it is time to unleash him, isn't it? It's time for him. Let me just go get that contract back again. I've got that contract back here. It says here, it says here in your contract verbatim, Sheldon must do 1 episode of Trains with Sheldon per route.
We haven't had it yet.
Exactly, so guess what? It's time for you to fulfill your contractual obligation.
You know what time it is?
I do know what time it is. It's time for everyone's favourite segment to these videos. Trains with Sheldon. So, what have we got today then? Because, like I said, it's your first time on this.
Well, we ain't got much. That's a start.
That's a good start.
But the loco we're driving today is the GP9. One of the earliest versions of electromotive diesels, GP line of diesel locomotives began production in 1954. The version features a tracing welded GP9 RM, a version modified for the Canadian National in the 1980s, and it's featured on the Oakville Subdivision. Max speed is 65 miles an hour.
Is that it?
That's it.
And that was Trains with Sheldon. So, thank you. You have now fulfilled your contractual obligation.
I just took that for the Tracing World 2 wiki.
You're not supposed to say stuff. That's the fourth wall.
Fuck the fourth wall.
Fuck the fourth wall. Oh dear.
Fuck the fourth wall up the arse.
If you if you fuck the fourth wall up the arse, it'll be bricking it. Hey! Yes, for that one. You walked right into that one, my friend.
Well, if I walked right to that one, I would hit the brick wall.
Yes, you would hit the brick wall. Speaking of bricking it, I've just checked one of my friends' Discords. Hello there, Huss. We would like to thank you for the knowledge of you eating breakfast and now requiring a massive shit. Thanks for that information, mate.
Too much information.
Too much information. Although having that massive shit is a good reason why your stream might run late. Simon. No, not that kind of stream. He means his Twitch stream. Not the stream you thought about, you dirty bastard.
No, that stream wasn't going to be a bit shit.
Yeah, oh god, here we go. Are we going to get all the poo jokes out now, are they?
No.
No.
Otherwise we'll be shitting it with views.
Oh, God, Lord. I tell you. Oi! Contract! Contract. No jokes from Sheldon. It's in your contract.
Is it good?
Exactly. That's it. Half pay.
Hang on, there's one thing that's in my contract though.
What is in your contract?
Penny. Penny. Penny.
Ha! That's where you're wrong again. No Big Bang references at all, especially when it comes to Kaylee Cuoco.
I'll just do her. And yes, I will.
In your contract, no sexual references to Kaylee Cuoco. Anything else?
No.
No, are you sure?
We're sure.
Good, right. Although, yes, everyone would want to do Kaylee Quaker. You will get no arguments from the representative of Rockstar Pool 69. And I'm pretty sure you will get no arguments from every other red-blooded male out there.
No.
Unless they're gay.
Anyway, we haven't reached Burlington yet.
Well, it's just there. It's about it's actually in 4 miles. Oh no, we've gone through Burlington. We're now at Bayview Junction. That's where it's called. That's where it's called, Bayview Junction.
We missed Burlington.
We've missed Burlington because we were talking about your contract over here, pal. You know, your contract right here.
Well, that contract is just giving me the shits and laughter.
Yes, it...
Cartel.
No jokes! What have I told you? And before you say you're going to wipe your ass with that contract, I've got several copies. I will pull that contract out any time.
That's plenty of toilet paper.
Yes, that is plenty of toilet paper.
It's near like a nice supply of toilet paper.
It really is. How did we get started on the contract talk?
Play the disc. No.
I
That's
could
before
actually.
The Discord.
Yeah, that was
actually.
before the Discord, wasn't it? We could blame that. Right. Back to it. So we've gone through Burlington, Bayview Junction. That was the freight area I was talking about. Because we're supposed to go right at Bayview Junction.
Yes.
And that will take us to somewhere else, and that will be scenario done. So hopefully no problems, no intrusions. We're just going to go to Bayview Junction, roll this train out, and we're done for the day.
So I've got 15 minutes left, roughly.
Well, because it takes about 2 miles to get to Bayview, we've got to go through speed restriction because it's a 15-mile-an-hour speed restriction.
Ah.
So, Plus, you got to remember we're about a 5-year-long freight train. So we've got to clear the.
I would be surprised at the back of the freight.
There's a station there. Where is that station? We've just gone through Burlington. Where is that station? Oh, it's Aldershot.
Ah.
That's Aldershot right there.
So you need to know which station it is before the junction.
Yes. We know what station we can go to in Canada. Although, to be fair, that's why a lot of guys do it outdoors, because they really frown upon you on the station. Although, to be fair, we have watched some American stuff recently. They don't really frown upon you that much. I think it's just the big major stations. You know, like your Grand Central and your whatnot, Toronto and probably Montreal and Vancouver, whatever those stations are called. But you know, that's the risk we take.
We do.
That's the risk that is taken. So we'll start braking now for Bayview Junction. We're going to get this loco down to what, 15?
I think you said 15.
Yeah, 15 in literally 800 yards. So
heavy braking.
Heavy braking is required here, and these GP9s have got really, really stiff brakes. Good brakes, but stiff.
I would be surprised if you were speeds.
Well, I think we've got this. I think we've got this. So that's quite fine. So when we get to Bayview Junction here, we want to go right. If we go left,
we'll be watching trains go slowly when they pass through.
Yes, here it wouldn't surprise you if it took you 2 minutes to film a train. Just because of how slow they're going through.
Where's the vantage point here?
The vantage point is one of these. Do you see these bridges that are coming up in the distance?
Yeah.
It's one of these 2 bridges. So here we have reached the speed limit of 15. We can go 30 in a second. Oh, nice. 30. 30 from Bayview Junction. We like that. Yeah, let me pull up Bayview here because there we go. I should point out on the other side of the embankment on your left there, they shut that bell off. For fuck's sake.
That bell.
That bloody bell.
I know we say get the bell on, folks, but that's taking it too far.
Yes, it is. Now that is in your contract to remind people to get the bell on. That is in your contract. See, you're fulfilling your contractual obligation.
So is this the part where they say, do feel free to give this a like, subscribe if you haven't?
You can say that too.
Yeah.
You can say all of that good stuff for me. I don't mind you saying that at all.
Let's give this a go. The more likes on here, the more I brew I drink.
The more likes you give, the more Sheldon comes back to break every rule of his contract.
Yes.
There you go. Because a lot of people do like you. They like you.
They really do like me.
They do like you, yes. I think it's this bridge right here that's the vantage point, because they like to get really up close to that junction that's coming up.
This one.
This junction in 300 yards. So we need to go, or it might be this bridge right here. Yes, in fact, I think it's this bridge. This is the preferred area. We're going 24 miles an hour now. Over this junction, hi-ho, silver landing. 25 more minutes of this bloody scenario to go. And that is Hamilton. Excuse you?
Yeah?
We're supposed to be going right here. What's going on?
Yeah, why are we not going to Hamilton?
Why are we going to Hamilton? Hello?
Have you messed up?
I don't think so. We're following the letter of the scenario. Why are we supposed to be going? Why are we going to Hamilton when we should be going towards Winnipeg?
Unless that guy's got engineer work for the shot.
Maybe it has. Maybe it has. Who knows? I've seen nothing come up. Mind you, we've been doing contract negotiations on.
Nothing's come up.
Nothing's come up. Unless it came up at Burlington and
We forgot about it.
we weren't paying attention. So yeah, it looks like we're going into Hamilton, folks.
Is that junction or a tri-junction?
Yes, Bayview is a tri-junction. So I think it'd be a case if we did Bayview, we'd want to
Do it in two locations.
do it in two, probably three. Because we want to do each side of the tri-junction. I think some people do each side of the tri-junction, but not entirely sure of that. We're going to go down to 15 again. Oh, 15 mile an hour.
A lot of 15s.
It's a very underrated speed, is 15. Very underrated.
So you're going to cross over?
We may do, yes. So we're actually going at 17 here. If we could slow that down for us, that would be most appreciated. Thank you very much.
Oh yes,
crossover, yeah. Crossover, yeah. And actually, it looks like we might be going into Hamilton Yard. Not Hamilton. Yeah, we're going into Hamilton Yard here.
For some reason.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Why are we going into Hamilton? That's all I want to know is why we're going into Hamilton.
They don't tell you much, do they?
Oh, excuse me. Not really.
Yeah, just keep cars rolling by, process the latest fashion new cars for export.
All right. Yeah, we should have gone to Winnipeg, and we haven't gone to Winnipeg. So
is Oakville the capital of the cars being made, or
no? Yes, it is. There's a car manufacturing plant at Oakville. Hence is why we had to go pick them up. And then Hamilton is the freight yard. Wow, did Canadian National really go down as far as
that's Stateville, Texas?
Mississippi?
Yeah.
It's Spell Mississippi. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I. Wow, that's, yeah. I'd love to see that freight train which goes down all the way into Mississippi. Because that's got to go through Michigan, Minnesota.
Largest railroad in Canada, 20,400 miles.
20,000 miles. 20,000 miles of Canadian.
I didn't know they actually came into. Well, you would have thought they come into America, but more
Detroit.
Yeah.
And
not that far down.
certainly I wouldn't have said Minnesota. Well, maybe Minnesota, yes, but certainly not Missouri, Ohio, and Wisconsin. Actually, no, Wisconsin makes sense because that's next to Minnesota.
Is it Louisiana down the bottom?
Yeah, Louisiana's down there with Mississippi.
And Missouri. Yeah.
Yeah, Missouri. And Arkansas as well.
Didn't know that. Right, what we're going to pass through here?
It's not. We're still on the approach. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, that was a
Hamilton Yard. Yeah, well, that was Hamilton approach. Now we got to go into Hamilton Yard. I think this is where Brave Dave ended up. I'm pretty sure he ended up in a Hamilton. I would say pretty sure, but
Let's see where Canadian National's formed. Not National Anthem.
National Anthem.
Canadian National Railway.
Canadian National Railway, Canadian National Anthem.
Operated since the 6th of June 1919.
Wow,
That's over, what, 100 years?
that is over 100 years. Yes,
Hats off to them.
absolutely. You get no. You get no argument from me on that. No arguments at all.
The headquarters in Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah, Montreal makes sense.
So, just have a look here.
Historical marker at the site of the Canadian Northern last spike near Ashcroft, British Columbia. Interesting. So there's a lot of things to see in Canada with the Canadian
Yeah, there
railroads.
is some interesting stuff on Canadian railways. And honestly, I don't know much about Canadian railways. My knowledge is zero.
Zero, yeah. But if we did go to Canada, this would be the place we're coming. I would also love to go to Vancouver. Definitely. Vancouver, BC. I'd also love to go to Montreal and Toronto.
Yeah.
That's what I
As
would...
of 2019, it had a market cap of approximately 90 billion Canadian dollars.
90 billion Canadian dollars, so I assume that's 2 cents US.
I have to do a quick conversion now.
90 million Canadian dollars.
Let's
Well-
do pounds into Canadian dollars first.
Okay then. Actually, it should be Canadian dollars to pounds.
I can,
Yeah, you can switch that. The Canadian dollar. So
So-
90 million. So it's 90,
Yeah.
and then 6 zeros after that. There we go. So that's a lot of money
in UK terms.
in UK terms.
Is that 520?
That's 52 million pounds. So what is it to the American dollar then? As we get ready to pull up here at Hamilton Yard.
The American dollar?
Yes, it is the. It might be the US
US dollar.
US dollar. There.
Yeah.
See, I told you. The exchange rate from Canada to the US is ridiculous.
Was that 72 billion?
That's 72 billion. Something like that, yeah. Anyway, we've pulled up here at Hamilton. We've got to shut it down for some reason. I assume your
We're just
train will be
taking a break.
stabled here. Oh, there's disruption.
Ah.
There's disruption, so we've got to come into Hamilton.
No, there's disruption.
Why is that?
Brave Dave.
Yeah. Oh, there you are, the end of the scenario right there. I don't know if we get gold or not, because we've already done this. Anyway, 25 likes on the video, guys. Do get subscribed for more of me rattling on about Sheldon's contract here. Also, more Train Sim World 2, Man-Eater, Last of Us Part 2, Wreckfest, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Stay safe, be kind to each other. And as usual, Sheldon gets the last word. Now, this is in your contract. It is in the contract that you get the last word of every video.
Well, my last word is just thank you for watching.
That's all your last word's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that's all your last word's going to be?
Yes, thank you
Good.
for watching.
Alright, there you go. Thank you for watching.